Excluding yourself, if you were to name your Mount Rushmore of MMA fighters, the top 4 guys of all time, who would they be?
Hoist Gracie, Ken Shamrock, Randy Couture, and myself.
I go out and I do the diligent work. I'm out doing the interviews. I'm out doing everything. It's not just a fact of getting the cage and fighting, but going out and doing the promo to sell the fight. And I don't think there's anybody in this business that does it better than me. No. Maybe, was it Gregor McConnor or Conor McGregor? He does actually a really good job.
And I woke up about 6:30 this morning. Yes, 6:30 this morning. I never wake up at 6:30 in the morning unless I'm going to sleep.
Tito, 2021 is a wacky year, is it not? If I told you a year ago that you'd be boxing Anderson Silva, what would you have said to me?
I said, actually, that probably would have happened. But with what's going on in 2021, I would have never thought it was happening is going on. My mind has been blown. But once again, it's America, and we got to keep fighting, right? We got to keep fighting, keep our head up, and just put our chin down, and that's what I'm going to do on Saturday night. What's more important to you? Money or the fact of our children and our families live under an American patriot country, a conservative country, where we got 3 things. We got God, we got faith, family, and freedom.
He is cocky. Well, I guess there's cocky and there's confidence, right? And cockiness is always good.
I'm a businessman. I believe myself. I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to bet on my name, and that's what I'm doing in this fight, because I know I'm going to win. I'm getting my hand raised, and it's going to be a double-edged sword that I'm going to be able to shine myself.
And I fight with my heart, I fight with my mind, I fight with my soul. I fight for my fans, my fan, and my family.
100%. I stay in shape, man. I stay in shape. I eat well, I don't drink alcohol that much at all anymore, ever. I mean, not compared to when I was in my 20s. I take care of myself now. Now it's about my kids. I want to outlive my children, of course, 100%. And I just look at it as just, I take care of myself on everything I do. I want it to be old.
Would you ever entertain that, a fight with Quinn, if the money was right?
Well, of course, if there's an opportunity for us fighting for a world title, and we've talked about it, and if it was for a world title, we would. Just because we want to take no money out of our family's mouth. And so I'm like on my Wi-Fi. Why is that on my Wi-Fi? Weird. Strange. Just have Big Brother watching.
Any news about Cyborg when she's fighting next? She said she probably wanted to fight in July, but it seems like it didn't happen.
I think it's just all in Amanda Nunes' corner right now. If she wants to accept the fight will happen. Chris wants to fight. She's been training. Just Amanda. Amanda's the champion she says she wants to be, and she says she wants to fight Chris. Put your mouth where your words are. It just matters who wakes up that morning with a smile on their face knowing that they have the fight won, because they put the work in camp. They look behind them and there's not one rock unturned. Every rock is unturned behind them, and they know that they've found everything possible to prepare for the fight. And that's what I try to do for every one of my fights. I mean, through my whole life, I always understood one thing. Don't ever step on anybody, get ahead, and always be respectful.
I'm a lion. I'm the king of the jungle. This jackal is just talking and laughing and hyenaing all over, and I'm going to shut him up.
He was saying earlier today out here that he didn't have the opportunity that you had, and he feels like if he had the same opportunity that you did, he would have taken the ball and ran even further with it. What does that mean to you, and where does that come from, do you think?
It comes from jealousy. It comes from complete jealousy. If he had the opportunities I had, he would have had my opportunities. He never had the opportunities. He had the opportunities, and he dropped the ball.
And I'm not doing anything for free. And so that fight against Dana, I wasn't going to do it for free. And people say, well, you should do it for free. I was like, no. I have never fought one fight in my life for free unless it was in the schoolyard or in a park. I mean, growing up as a kid. But becoming a professional fighter, you got to get some type of revenue if they're going to build revenue, and that's what UFC did.
UFC started, you guys are making like $200.
I fought for free in UFC 13. I was the only UFC fighter in UFC career to ever fight for free.
At the end of the day, you got to say it as never can never be never, and I want to make sure that I don't ever say never again.
Tito Ortiz, what happens when we die?
What happens when we die? I leave a legacy behind me that I've helped people, that I've been a factor in somebody's life in a positive manner, and knowing that it was Tito Ortiz that helped me get through that hard time. That's what happens when we die.